All right, everybody, we are going to just jump right in because it's Valentine's Day today. I tried to be festive with my lovely balloons back here. And I don't know about y'all, but coming off of Super Bowl yesterday, Valentine's Day today, like all the things, I feel like I'm going to sleep really good tonight. And I hope you do too. So we are going to get you in and out of here as quickly as possible. And we hope you learn a lot, but we also realize that it is a lot of information and we expect you at the end of this to have a bunch of questions. I need a salad too, Jordan. So we're so happy that you're here and we're just glad that you even decided to join this Zoom, because at the end of the day, it's like, you don't know about anything unless you just try and unless you learn. And so what if this is your answer? What if this is your answer for your financial struggles? What if this is your answer for your health struggles? What if this is just an answer for you to have more choices? I've seen so many wonderful things on our team, from people paying off student loans, quitting their jobs and staying at home with their babies, and just being able to just kind of gain that freedom to kind of have more choices, like I said. And the other thing too, is you're going to hear from people today. You're going to hear from my friend Alyssa and myself included, that you are potentially stepping foot into something where you are going to grow so much more as a person, and just finding this tribe of people to join in with. And it's amazing. So glad you're here. You're also listening to me talking. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is BDuke and I live in Texas. I have been taking Plexus products for at this point, like over 3 years. And I've been sharing about the business opportunity and sharing about my product journey for about the last year. And so excited that you're here. So what is Plexus overall? I know some of y'all are new and you maybe haven't even started the products. Maybe you're waiting for your products to come in. Maybe you're a seasoned product taker, but you don't know about all of our products. Well, overall, Plexus is our premier gut health company, and we are all natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free. We are proud of our labels and we are proud of the product that Plexus puts out. I'm a physical therapist part-time, and also it's not a secret, like I'm a huge nerd. And so like, I love to dive into our product ingredients. I love to be able to know like what's in our products, because it makes me super proud that we can say that we have the best of the best. And so we target things like gut health, even skincare and kids stuff. And the amazing part about our products is that by tackling your gut and getting your microbiome and all that stuff in your gut in check, people are seeing amazing like side effects, like things like weight loss. It's not this crazy magic pill where you have to wonder like, what am I putting in my body and how did I just lose all this weight? This is truly getting to root issues that people have been struggling with for a really long time. And it's amazing to see like some of these product testimonies, and just how life-changing it can be. I know for me, I started because I was in a high season of stress. I'd finished physical therapy school and I was actually taking care of my dad, who was super sick. And I felt like my body was just like betraying me because of all the stress. Like it could not keep up with what I needed it to do. My environment wasn't changing, my stress wasn't changing. And so I had to do something to help myself get through it. So enter Plexus. I got my constipation issues taken care of. I finally felt like I could handle all the day-to-day. And then since then, like I've seen so many other wonderful changes in my life. But we don't have time for you to hear about all of them. So let's go into a little bit more about who is Plexus as a company. They began as a breast health company, and that just kind of goes to show you how much they care about overall health and wellness. It's not just about getting this product into people's hands and like bottom line and money. It is about helping people feel better and have a well-rounded, like amazing health testimony that they can share with their friends and family. We are one of those companies that as far as network marketing goes, it is how network marketing should be done, but rarely ever is. Like, this is not the kind of company that, you know, how like whenever you hear about your parents or maybe your grandparents talking about, they used to have these parties at their house and they would show up and they would think they were going to a dinner party, and then it would be like, wham, here's the PowerPoint. And they would be talking about all these products that you did not even know what you were getting yourself into. That is not how we roll here. We are proud of our products, but it is not kind of that type of company and business where we are trying to like pull the wool over your eyes or anything crazy like that. We are open and transparent, and we are just here to just share about our journeys. And we hope that it's something that you can resonate with as well. So the other part about Plexus is it's not just about the company. It's not just about the CEO. It's not just about the products. It is about our brand ambassadors. And so today I'm super, super excited for you to hear from one of my good friends, Alyssa. She is a gold ambassador with Plexus. She lives in California, and you can see a bunch of her bullet points here, and she's going to go over some of those. But what she didn't put on here is that she's also a fantastic dancer, and she loves to make funny reels, and she is just like such a light and bright personality to be around. And I'm so excited for y'all to hear a little bit about her story. So Alyssa, go ahead and take it away.
Thanks, Brittany. It's funny you say that too. That was actually one of my things starting off. Confidence. I had no confidence to begin with. That's something I struggled majorly throughout my whole life. And so for me to like get up in front of the camera and like dance and actually post on social media is like huge for me. So, but backstory. So before I became a stay-at-home mom, I was working my 9-to-5 job. And my desk would look like this. My coffee in the morning, my large Red Bull for my midday crash, and then a huge bag of candy, Sour Patch watermelons. That was my whole day. That's what I needed to last throughout my whole day. And that was just a regular 9-to-5 job. So I knew something had to change. And even with like a strict diet or anything like that, I was not seeing the results that I wanted to see. And I was working out every day. I started to do like a strict diet, like 2 shakes a day and protein and veggies for dinner. And yeah, I lost a few pounds, but I wasn't seeing like the results that you should be seeing, I felt like. So I became a stay-at-home mom October of 2020. I started Plexus I joined end of January 2021, but I started February when I got my products. And within the first 45 days, I started to see a difference. I started to see the toning that I've been wanting to see. I've started to, I cut out Red Bull completely. I haven't had Red Bull since February. So it's been a whole year without a Red Bull. Yay. I don't buy bags of candy for myself anymore. I have candy here and there, of course, but I'm not having to need it every day. These were all things that I thought were normal because my dad has a huge like sugar craving. So I just thought it passed down to me, and that's just what I do every day. And so that went away, and I just started to see the results, and I started to have the energy. I needed the energy to keep up with the kids because stay-at-home mom, you're just on mom duty all day long from morning to they go to bed. And then you're on husband time. And, my husband wants to watch movies at night. So I was always falling asleep. So it was just something that I could not like have enough energy for. And now I feel like I do. And that's a huge thing for me because like I said, I was multiple coffees a day, Red Bull a day. And I look back and I'm like, I don't even crave Red Bull at all. So it's funny. But the energy I have now is just amazing. I wake up awake. I also had a huge issue with going to the bathroom. I would go 3 days without going to the bathroom. And so now, like, having to go from that to going 1 to 3 times a day, huge. You just feel so much like, I don't know, energy and relief, like having like just, I was watching video, just eliminating all of that because it just feels so good. um, but yeah, and then I also kind of was also intrigued by the business too when I started. As a stay-at-home mom, it was something very new to me. So I had no idea what it was going to be like. So going from like working since I was like 15 years old to like just stopping and just being on mom duty, I kind of felt like I lost a little self of me in there, just because you're just always worrying about like everyone else and you're never taking care of yourself. And when I found Plexus, I found a community that was just amazing. And the business is amazing. And just that's part of why I have the confidence too, not only the products because I feel good, but also because I was doing those like scary things. I was just doing it, made it so much more fun for me. And it felt like I was actually working towards something instead of just not having anything to work towards. I was challenging myself. And that was a huge part of why I started too, as I needed something to kind of challenge myself to feel like I'm accomplishing things. Um, I think that's most of it. But yeah, I've been here since February, so it's been a little over a year now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what else.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And so, I mean, first of all, I have to tell you, like you kept saying, like to going to just being a mom or whatever, like you're not just a mom. Okay. Don't like when people say that because as you just said, like you wear tons of hats, like you're the cook, you're the chauffeur, you're the organizer, you got all the things in your brain and you're making your house go around. So high five. But yeah, I mean, so it's funny because, you know, you're telling your story about being a stay-at-home mom. I was kind of an accidental stay-at-home mom for a while during the pandemic. And that's kind of when I started in the business. And I basically just, you know, my sponsor had kind of asked me a few times and she was like, you need to share, like, you need to just talk about it. People need to hear like what you're taking and why you're feeling better. And I just kind of said, no. Like I blew it off and I didn't think it was for me and all the things. And then finally, I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to post about it. And I just did it. And the fulfillment that came after that, like you're saying, just with the community and the camaraderie and just like having that extra thing to do, even late at night, like my husband works really late. And so it would be like, I'd put the kids to bed and then I was kind of like, I don't know, like I just wanted some fun. I wanted other adults to talk to, right? And so I had this huge community that I could just chat with and they were cheering me on. Like anything I did in the business, like I had like 10 people telling me how great I was. And I don't know, y'all, if you're not getting that in your real job or you're not getting someone telling you that you're an awesome human, like come hang out with us because we will tell you all the time. So, and I'm serious about that because like, that's what life should be about. It shouldn't be about you just like dragging your feet and like getting through your day. Like you should have something in your day to look forward to. Even if you're not ready to do this full time, like you should have that little piece, you know, where you can just feel really good about what you did that day and who you're surrounding yourself with. So, thank you so much for sharing, Alyssa. And like, you know, like she said, she's a piece of our team and she's from California, but we come from all over. We actually, I'm trying to think right now, we are all from the United States right now. But we are from California. We're from Maryland. We have Florida people, Texans. I was like Floridians. I don't really know how to say that, but we have tons of Texans, tons of people from Arkansas, and we're made up of people who are stay-at-home moms, people who work full-time. I work part-time. We have people in healthcare, we have lots of teachers, and we just are people who want something more for ourselves, for our family. And we have found that in Plexus. So we get to go to these fun events here over in these pictures, like we're at convention where sometimes it's like the only time we see each other in person. Not this year. I feel like I have like 5 trips on the books that are all Plexus related this year. And I'm so excited to see everyone and just have some fun and dance with Alyssa. So the great thing about Plexus and like why you should choose Plexus over other companies is A, our products are amazing. We've already talked about that. B, our community is amazing. But C, look at all this stuff. You are not required to purchase a certain number of things to get started. You're basically supposed to take your own products, and that is how you become commission qualified. Whenever you start sharing about Plexus, you don't have to keep inventory. You don't have to have like this weird closet that when you open the door, you're afraid you're going to get like an avalanche of products fall out on you. All of our products are shipped directly from our warehouses, and people order directly from them. And so you don't have to keep that and have that kind of burden of thinking like, oh gosh, I need to sell all this stuff. You're not required to have any parties, and you're not required to have people come over to your house and give them a PowerPoint. You're not required to do Facebook events and parties, but what I'll tell you is that they're actually kind of fun. And so whenever you start to get in this, and if that's something you want to do, guess what? We have all the resources you need. We have all the people and all the brains to help you do those things. If that's something that you want to do to just get the word out more. And like I said, there is no quota. If you decide to start sharing about Plexus, you don't have to hit like a certain number every month. I know we have some people on our team that are former like corporate salespeople, and like that is a stressful life, y'all. Like having to hit like numbers every month and things like that, that's a lot. You don't have to do that here, okay? You work as hard as you want for the goals that you want. And if you tell us like that this is your big scary goal, we're gonna help you get there, and we're gonna help you work as hard as you want to. So here's kind of a little graphic about an average income in terms of, what you could bring in. And so, this is an average, and this is something that, you have a low end and a high end and you make an average. I used to teach math, but that's about as good as I get for an average. And this is something that like, I really want you to take a picture of it. And I want you to look at it later. And I want you to message the person who invited you to this and let them know like which one of these ranks could make a difference for you or make a difference for you and your family. Maybe your goal is to just be able to go and get pedicures or make a Target run and not feel like a little guilty about it. Maybe you are trying to pay off student loans. Okay, maybe you are trying to build your dream home. All right, so let yourself dream a little bit and text the person who invited you, and please share that with them because they can help you get there. If you just trust us and you're willing to kind of step out of your comfort zone a little bit and work with us and come see what we're all about. So in February, what's cool about Plexus is like every month and every quarter, they do all these different incentives. And so you're always working for something new and fun. And so in February, they're doing the referral bonuses, and they look like this. And so if you referred 3 people, you could earn $357 this month or around about. And that could literally be, y'all, like for me, it was my husband, my aunt, who I knew was really constipated, so I reached out to her first, and one of my friends from physical therapy school. Those were my first 3 people, and boom, I did it, and it was so easy. And so I think you'd be surprised with just like if you're willing to just kind of reach out to some of those close friends and family, maybe make a post or 2, and that way you can refer 3. Maybe you can refer 6 or 10 or 17. And how cool would that be? And you may be sitting here thinking like, refer 17, is this girl crazy? Like, how would I get 17 people interested in buying these products? You can do it. 1 month, I signed 19 people. Okay. So it is possible. You just have to share passionately about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because when people start hearing stories about real people with real struggles, y'all, they finally feel validated for being in this state of this like silent suffering. Like they're just like, oh my gosh, like I'm not alone. And you may have the answer that someone's looking for. And so it's a really cool business that we're in, because even though it is a business, like it's more about this relationship building. You're constantly getting to know new people and their struggles. And like, what a privilege to be able to help people do those things and to be able to feel better, and to be able to help their family out financially, or be able to help them with their health struggles. And so it really is a cool place to be. So that was a lot of information in a pretty short period of time. But, if you're wanting to get started and really kind of just hit the ground running, basically you need to reach out to the person that invited you here and let them know, what are you scared of? What are you excited about? What rank would be amazing for your family? Write down some of your dreams and dream big. And then your sponsor is going to help you. They're going to help you make a first post. They're going to help you maybe reach out to some people and just see what they think about the products. And it's a really, really easy process if you just let us help you. We have, I don't know, at this point, like hundreds of people on our team. And it's just really cool how many people are willing to just get out there and help you make your dreams come true. So we would love to have you guys learn a little bit more about us. We really appreciate you coming and spending Valentine's Day with us. Whether you have a loved one at home or you are just here because you love yourself, and that is great too. You need to love yourself enough that you are willing to put a little bit of investment in yourself, and you're worth it. And we want you to know that. And we hope that you will let us know what your questions are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing now and stop recording. And then if anybody has any questions, I would